confidence is more beautiful than any feature on your body. That everyone's attracted to confidence, and you can actually affect your confidence. And you just do that through accepting, through appreciating that you have the body you have. You know, I'll tell you, a real good one is when you generally and genuinely find everyone beautiful, then you reflect that attitude towards yourself. Whatever you are insecure about will be the source of your confidence. Yes, exposing your insecurity may make other people judge you, but by doing it anyway, you rise above all insecurity and judgment. You become the most dominant and confident person when you obliterate your insecurities, not by changing yourself, but by accepting yourself totally and completely. Fat? Take your shirt off at the pool. Socially awkward? Be the most unique and interesting person at every party. People cannot hurt you for what you love about yourself. They will be jealous of your self-love and confidence because they cannot buy it. What I mean here is that when we look in the mirror, we often see just the thing we hate about ourselves. Our eyes go right to it. We're like checking it out. How does that look? And nobody else is doing this to us. We do this to ourselves. And if we truly learn to love that thing, to use it as the source of our confidence, to say, you know what? I'm going to be proud of that mole or, you know, that big nose or whatever it is, that bald spot. Not only does the insecurity disappear, but a greater confidence than anything we could have ever imagined emerges. Some people are socially awkward. They think they're a little weird and they don't know how to, you know, come off normal. That's good. That is a person who is unique and interesting and not like everybody else. And that's what people love. So the more that person is the loudest at the party instead of the quietest, the more that person is going to be comfortable in their own skin, be the most interesting to talk to. Nobody wants to hear, you know, the news regurgitated or someone acting like someone else. We've all seen it. We've all, you know, we all know that routine. So we want authentic, unusual, quirky, fun people in our lives. So that person who's socially awkward, who is insecure about how they're different and maybe weird, actually has a gift. And that goes for everybody. I was in Italy and there was this super fat guy at this cafe with his shirt off. And I was like, man, that guy has not a care in the world. That guy is bold and confident, and you know, you had to admire it, even though, you know, it's unexpected, but you know, it's just the way it is down there. And you know, why be shy? Why not wear what you want to wear and do what you want to do? So I think that even in that example, you look at that guy and you're just like you think there must be something good about his body if he's willing to do that. This is coming from a guy who used to be fat and afraid to take my shirt off, so I know about it. It's really remarkable how much we base our opinion about another person based on the energy and opinion they have about themselves. When someone is self-conscious about something, they draw attention to it, negative attention. When someone is confident and proud of anything, it has this halo-like effect that makes it seem admirable, whatever it is. I'll give you another great example. The guy who has a bad wig or a comb over versus the guy who shaves his whole head. One guy is like trying to hide it and not doing a very good job. And the other guy is like proud of it, and you forget, you don't even, it seems like a fashion choice. It's really amazing how that thing you're insecure about, that thing you hate about yourself, is your blessing. It is your vehicle to supreme confidence that you can be grateful for. You just have to shoot some love at it. You just have to shoot some acceptance towards it. And it will become invisible or a source of pride to the whole world. Part of being social creatures is that we make our opinions based on how other people feel about things. So, if you have confidence, people will think you must be a very great person. And if you have insecurity, people think you must not be that smart, even though nothing has changed. What other people think has no effect on what we think, unless you let it. So someone can only trigger your insecurity if you have it inside of you. If you have the insecurity, then that is, honestly, it's like, thank you for showing me where I still had something to work on. If someone were to tell you that you are super purple looking, you wouldn't get mad. You wouldn't even get sad. You would just be like, oh, this person's crazy. Oh, all right, well, that's sad. And so if someone says you're ugly, then it can only hurt because it tapped into something you believe on some level. So I think that the right attitude is, thank you for showing me that I need to love myself more. Thank you for showing me something I was still carrying that I thought I had let go of. If you need to feel beautiful by people telling you you're beautiful, then you don't really feel beautiful. No one can make you feel beautiful or ugly. That's what you feel like. And if someone says you're ugly, then the correct response is to stop being friends with that person and to find better friends. Recently, like so many of us, I've experienced some tragedies in my life, some loss of some very close people. And that is what inspired me to write this book, Grief and Spiritual Healing, because the teachings I lay out here are what helped me survive and get through such a horrible time. And I hope that these teachings can help you and your loved ones as well. It's available on Amazon in print and Kindle. And all the profits will go to a nonprofit foundation to help other people grieving.